through the land of the free.
It's always fun to look around and see fans singing our Star-Spangled Banner, getting in the spirit. Should be a good one tonight. Don't go away. The NBA on 2K Sports. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. And tonight it'll be the Oklahoma City Thunder going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Well, the Oklahoma City Thunder has moved up the rankings defensively year after year. Coach Billy Donovan said, "I've said it all along. We've got to be a team that hangs our hat on defense. And with their size and athleticism, there's no reason they can't be the best defense in the league." Kevin?
And they bring that physicality. Thank you, David. Looking now at the lineups for both teams tonight, some names out of action.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Avery Bradley is out there with Green, and it's McGee in at the 5 spot. And for the Thunder, Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Chris Paul, and it's Ferguson in at the 3 spot. Clark up front. That's where the game will likely be won or lost in this one.
Great talent, no doubt, on the front lines here. But if for some reason they cancel each other out, then you know where it's going to be decided, in the backcourt with guys about your size, Kevin.
Now, wait a minute. Here's James, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Still playing at an MVP level, LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
And both free throws good for LeBron. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
His dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Green. 7-foot shot. James finds Davis. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Adams down low. Guarded by McGee. Adams, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 3 to shoot. Ball from deep three-point land. No good on the 3. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Lakers. Green, the pass to LeBron. Back to Green. Here's Davis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Gallinari.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
The Lakers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And for the Thunder, a lot of the assistant coaches leaving this past summer. Greg, how much of a concern is that for head coach Billy Donovan?
Possibly a sign that Donovan could be on the hot seat in OKC. I mean, 3 consecutive first-round exits. Donovan on the final year of his deal. The clock is definitely ticking.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
And the feeling has been that the Lakers needed to acquire more veteran talent to put alongside LeBron, and they've done just that.
And, you know, time is creeping up on LeBron. He turns 35 this season. Really, for the Lakers, the time is now if they're going to compete to get him another ring and perhaps themselves another banner.
Back to LeBron. Lays it up and banks it in.
LeBron's game has a real shine to it. Spit polished. And he's got a great feel of when to attack from there.
Now here's Paul. Here's the lob to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference. And this kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
Paul kicks to Gallinari. Unloads. Up again. Lakers leading by 4. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
You cannot give James these types of opportunities. That guy is relentless.
Paul against Bradley. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Loads it up for Davis. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Paul. He's off on that one, and the Lakers will go the other way with it. James finds Davis, and the shot is good. Davis has got 6.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Paul against Davis. Paul can't get that one to fall.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to McGee. LeBron James on the wing. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
A shot by Paul, no good.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Alexander kicks to Paul. Shoots over Bradley. Here's Adams. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Now, here is Gallinari. After LeBron James's miss, now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity, and he banks in the layup.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Chris Paul. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Now here's Adams. Schroeder outside. Just 5 on the clock. Trying to end the drought, and it's sent back by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempts.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And the Lakers last season going against the grain to surround LeBron James with playmakers, not shooters. And many criticized that move.
And, you know, guys, you look at it, LeBron is at his very best with the ball in his hands, which means he needs room to attack the lane. It's clear that a course correction was needed.
Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. Quinn Cook comes in for Bradley. Now here's Schroeder. He's covered closely, and the layup falls.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Davis with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Here's Schroeder. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Loads it up for Davis. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now, here is Gallinari. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Nader. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Kuzma outside. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 16.
Kuzma excellent at using his height and touch to perfection. Very confident player.
And Davis sends it back. Cook, the pass to Kuzma. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup. Kuzma's got his second bucket. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Lakers?
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
Now Now here's Diallo. Great D that time from Davis.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Kuzma finds Howard. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Here's Schroeder. Shot clock at 5. With the teardrop, rebound the Lakers.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Davis, he can't get that one to fall. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Nader the pass to Muscala. Here's Schroeder. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
And good that time. Davis has got 12 points in the game.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Here's Nader. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. To the inside and finished off by Davis.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
Now here's Schroeder. Elbow shot. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Diallo kicks to Muscala. And it's Schroeder missing. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Los Angeles on top, delivering the blowout. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Chris Paul, an elite defensive player, a student of the game for sure, talks about his knack for making a lot of steals, forcing turnovers.
The steals thing is just something that I've always had a knack for doing, and just I think it's because I watch so much basketball.
Well, you hear about the importance of watching film, Greg. It reveals itself in many ways.
And learning guys' habits. What they like to do gives them a knack for when to go after steals without hurting his team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Howard. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Rajon Rondo, and it's Caruso in at the 2 spot, and he makes the first. Analytics, Clark, are such a major factor for coaching staffs and scouting staffs, and plenty of micro-analysis to go around, but some statistics can actually be a little bit misleading, don't you think?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin, and you can torture the numbers to say whatever you want them to say, so you have to be careful. I think there's a great place for analytics in the game. It's very useful in some areas, but you have to balance it. There has to be a blend there. Take, for instance, shot blocking. Just because you don't block a shot, that sometimes can dismiss what changing shots do to a team's defense or for a team's defense. The number of threes being taken. Effective field goal percentage is more important than raw field goal percentage because of threes.
Now here's Diallo. Following the miss by Kyle Kuzma. Muscala, the pass to Schroeder. Off the mark from 16 feet out.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Diallo. Following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. Diallo finds Schroeder. The three drills the three-pointer. Schroeder's got 7 points.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Here's Rondo. Thunder with the rebound. Oh, what a play! Woo!
Really, really hard to keep Howard out of the paint. I mean, once he gets the position he wants, he's going to look to throw it down.
Pass to Diallo. Here's Burton. Back to Diallo. And stolen by Diallo. Tries from 10. Here's Muscala, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the contest.
Only 71% from the line last season, and rest assured they're hoping to bring those numbers up this year.
Green, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And so it's the Lakers with it. Rondo kicks to Kuzma. High arcing shot. Here's Ferguson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Rajon Rondo.
In the first few seasons in the NBA, not an easy time for Terrence Ferguson. Young wings have their ups and downs, but the franchise still very much believes in his talent.
Two shots. Last on the first.
The first free throw is good. And with Ferguson, the fans can be hard on him. They're expecting more. But, Greg, it's going to take time for him.
You know, Ferguson has already made big strides with his defense. The shot and consistency will come, but the fans will have to be patient with it.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And it's Rondo with the ball for Los Angeles. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Howard, the pass to Rondo, and that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Rondo's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here is Gallinari. The pass to Paul. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Paul's got his second bucket of the night.
He's so aggressive offensively. I like his assertiveness. CP3 not taking 1 second extra to pull the trigger once he gets the pass.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And, Greg, that kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
Here's Burton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Count the basket. Los Angeles leading by 23. Passes it to Kuzma. Outside, Green. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists tonight. The Thunder have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Paul kicks to Gallinari. Pass to Ferguson. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Rondo. 5 points in the game. Here's Kuzma. Lakers passing it around. 5 on the clock. Pulls it from 20. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Gallinari dishes to Paul. Here's the floater. Got a piece of it.
Upping his intensity on the defensive end. Love to see that. Kuzma uses his length and athleticism to challenge and alter shots.
Now here's Rondo from deep. Green. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Gallinari outside. Pass to Burton. Back to Gallinari. Inside, Ferguson. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Boy, an excellent job there by Paul setting that screen.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Now last season, a bit of a renaissance for Gallinari.
And the way Gallinari stepped up last season, Kevin, was a big reason the Clippers were as strong as they were. Now on the other side of 30, he's been playing some of his best basketball here of late.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for the Thunder. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Anthony Davis comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Braun, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And Bradley's subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And they double up James. Here's McGee, and Adams sends it back. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. And the Thunder making a switch here. Nader's checked in. Cook, he's checked in for the Lakers. Here's James. He's got 6. Clock is at 3. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And Bradley gets it to go.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the call. Oklahoma City with the foul.
Elbow. 2.
The mid-range jump shot, you've talked about this a lot, is still valuable if you can hit it with consistency.
Yeah, and if it's a quality shot, Kevin, I think you should shoot it. Move the defense, move the ball to get a quality shot. And I think one of the very best at knocking down the mid-range jump shot, Kevin Durant clearly. But how about Chris Middleton? Elite mid-range jump shooter. And DeMar DeRozan as well has a strong mid-range game, too.
Free throw good, James.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws. And 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
And both free throws good for James.
You look at LeBron James, he's truly a remarkable talent. And every season he seems to add something else to his game. It's been fun watching him, and I'm not sure how much longer we're going to see him at this level.
Get open, get open.
Gallinari against Davis. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And taken away by Paul. Here's Gallinari, and Davis sends it back. Bradley against Paul. Bradley with the bounce pass. And Davis wide open. He shoots. Good, and the assist goes to James. 17 points for Anthony Davis.
And the soft jump shot there of Davis. You got to respect his perimeter game.
There's the pass to Nader. Now Paul. Shot clock at 6. Over Cook. And that one hits back iron.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And the slam dunk by McGee.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Well, we're now on the back end of what has been, Greg, an incredible career for Chris Paul. Perhaps no longer the undisputed best point guard in the game, but still a top talent.
And Chris Paul might not be the best point guard, but any team would be happy to have him. His efficiency and playmaking aren't going away anytime soon. And even though he's never been an overly athletic player, that aspect of his game still is strong as ever.
And that one falls for Paul. Well, it's a short list of point guards who are elite defenders, Clark, but Chris Paul is certainly on that list.
Boy, you think about Chris Paul. In his younger days, Kevin, he was an absolute terror defensively. He could lock up any guard in the league. And even at his current age, as he's gotten older, he's still pretty stiff on the defensive end.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Down low. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by LeBron. LeBron's got his 8th assist in the game. Oklahoma City's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Nader. McGee with the block. Here is Cook, defended by Paul. Feeds to McGee. Trying to get open is Davis, and it's McGee slamming it down.
I think McGee's been working on that one. I mean, you don't just come up with that off the top of your head, boy. You got to think that one through.
Bradley against Paul. Bradley with some nice D.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the miss by Anthony Davis. To the paint. It's tipped. It's stolen by Davis. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Cook's got the ball, and Davis puts it in.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
James, no good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Bradley. McGee with the block. Over to the left wing. And it's Cook missing. The Thunder shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Paul over Davis. Paul can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Bradley passes to McGee. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander for the 3. The they'll get another chance. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Dwight, what did you guys do to get the lead?
We're just trying to play good defense. It's tough down there, you know, but we're doing a good job of making them just shoot one shot and get out and run.
We'll see if we can keep that going in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. It was a big-time first quarter from Anthony Davis. He had 23 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 assist. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
I'll tell you, Anthony Davis every year has improved his skill level. Much more comfortable from three-point range now, much better ball handler, and better at finding the open man. The complete package.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
Well, there's no wonder they're getting blown out. No energy, no fight in the rebound battle. Ernie, you got to pick it up. You got to pick it up starting now, or it's going to be impossible to come back. Like the Pythagorean theorem, times 50, times 100, times 50, times 10. Impossible to figure out, Ernie.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Paul, and it's Ferguson in at the 3 spot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Paul with the bucket.
You know, he does it easily, and it's really smooth the way he scores. Paul's form and release on the shot, really about as good as it gets.
Now here's James. Sinks the three-pointer. LeBron's got 11.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Ferguson kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the shot clock. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Green. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The Lakers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
One shot.
Free throw, no good for LeBron. Clark, you were so prolific in so many areas of the game. Which part of basketball came the easiest for you?
I think the rebounding piece. I always had a knack for sniffing out missed shots and had the size and timing and hands to chase down rebounds, but that was probably the strength of my game and the most unique part of it at an early age. And then the ball handling. My dad was 6'4" in the 50s, which meant you pretty much played inside, and he drummed into my head and my heart. Make sure you can handle that ball. So from the time I started playing, I was dribbling and making sure I could handle it, and it served me well during my playing career.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
Free throw good, James. Paul with the ball. 8 points for him. Passes to Adams. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Green. Plays it up off the glass. Green's got 8 points.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Ferguson, and they double up Paul. Gallinari left side. A rebound by the Lakers. McGee's got his 8th rebound here tonight, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Ferguson. Gallinari trying to get open. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. To the middle. And James throws it down hard.
Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's the Lakers on the break. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
And what a great start to the second half. They've hit everything they've looked at thus far.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Paul is doubled and stolen by LeBron. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go.
Well, you've got to be careful around LeBron and mindful of his presence now. He's very opportunistic defensively, and with that size, speed, and anticipation, he can pick your pocket.
Now here's Adams. Down low. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Adams. And that's 10 points for Chris Paul.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
And here's James outside. That shot off, and the Thunder going the other way now. And here is Paul. 10 points for him. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Paul. Lock at 6. Paul is doubled. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Lakers now. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the miss by Avery Bradley. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by LeBron. A finish, and finished off by LeBron.
When LeBron's able to get into those passing lanes and come up with steals, he's looking to punish the defense at the other end.
To the wing on the left. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now, here is Gallinari. Shoots over McGee, and it's Gallinari missing. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Lets it fly. Second shot opportunity, and James pulls it down. James has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Bradley, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Steven Adams picks one up. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
That free throw good from Bradley. So both teams changing it up here. And so Bradley nails both of them. And for the Thunder, they're shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. Schroeder, left side. Tipped away. It's stolen by Bradley. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Schroeder kicks to Diallo. He blocks it again, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Baisley, down to 5 on the shot clock. From the baseline, the Lakers with the rebound. Howard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And last season, really not a fun one for Dwight Howard as he missed a lot of time. A lot of games left on the table by him as he has battled those back issues.
And there's typically going to be some space when you're out in transition and you do just kind of venture out to that three-point line.
Rondo finds Kuzma, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Boy, really solid passer at his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
And with Howard, his presence was missed in the lineup last year due to injury.
And Howard isn't what he once was, but he can still make a difference on the floor. That size and rebounding really hard to replace on a team by just one player.
Here's Rondo after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder.
And Rondo really more creative than given credit. Just has that knack for making defenders have to foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Taking 2 shots.
That one is off.
And there's no denying that Rondo is a wizard with the ball, exceptional at exploiting holes in the defense.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Lakers. And he's good on the second. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Burton, the pass to Baisley. Here's Diallo, and again it's Oklahoma City. Here's Caldwell Pope. No points in the game yet for him. Outside Rondo. Back to Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. Shoots the 3, hits the three-point bomb. Caldwell Pope's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Schroeder against Rondo. Caldwell Pope brings the double team, and that one's good. Burton.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
Back to Rondo. Pass to Caruso. Inside. Here's Howard. Got a hand on it. They retain possession. And Kuzma slams it in. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Kicks it to Muscala. The dish to Schroeder. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Schroeder's got 14 points for the game. Los Angeles has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Howard dishes to Rondo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, Rondo just isn't afraid of getting hammered on the inside. Remarkable at getting under the skin of his opponents and forcing the issue.
First free throw is good. And the Thunder making a change here. Nader's checked in. And both free throws good from Rondo. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Schroeder kicks to Muscala. Now the pass to Nader. Now Diallo. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Pass to Nader. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. The Thunder shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. It's deflected. There's a minute left in the third. That one's not going to go.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
And that one's good, Caruso.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Diallo the pass to Schroeder. Here's Nader, guarded by Kuzma. Pass to Diallo from deep. Rebounded by the Lakers.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on him.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Kuzma, and it's blocked. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Caldwell Pope for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Beasley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Schroeder outside, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Taking a look at the Lakers. Contavious Caldwell Pope is out there with Jared Dudley. Then there's Howard. And it's Cook in at the point. Caldwell Pope laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I think it's important that Caldwell Pope makes these shots, showing real toughness, converting through contact.
Doubled by Howard. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's the Lakers now. Los Angeles has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Los Angeles making a switch here. McGee's checked in. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to McGee. Shot clock at 6. And the pass to Caruso. For three, Caldwell Pope. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jared Dudley. That is his first foul of the game. Oklahoma City shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Passes it to Patton. Schroeder outside. Pass to Nader. Over Caldwell Pope. The shot by Nader, no good. The Lakers shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. And he makes that one.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
And it's Schroeder missing. The Lakers controlling the game. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Diallo. Here's Nader. Tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Now McGee. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Offline with his three. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Diallo the pass to Patton. To the paint. Stolen by Dudley. Here is Cook. He's guarded by Schroeder. Another miss by Caldwell Pope. Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
That free throw good from Diallo. Troy Daniels, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. He hits both from the stripe.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Now here is McGee. Knocked away. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Another miss by Caldwell Pope.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack. And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense did give up on that play and cut him off.
Here is Daniels. McGee up top. He dishes it to Cook. The 8-footer. And it's in off the backboard.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Schroeder looking over the floor. Pass to Nader. Jacks up a three. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
To the inside, Dudley, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Now here's Schroeder. From 13 feet, it goes down.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Here is McGee. Here's Cook. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder. The pass to Diallo. Back to Schroeder. Passes it to Patton. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
Now here is McGee. Here's the teardrop. Cook, good.
How about that wonderful floater he has? Showing off an exquisite touch.
McGee on the double team. And he lobs it up, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Diallo. Schroeder with the ball. He's covered by Daniels. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Nader. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Inside, here's McGee. The rebound by Patton.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Back to Diallo. Here's Nader. Pass to Schroeder. Fires the three. Can't hit that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
That one drops for him.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Daniels kicks to Caldwell Pope. Cook looking it over. Thunder with the rebound. Patton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. A slam dunk by Diallo.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Oklahoma City's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th.
And the passer floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop to loop all day long on the highlight reel.
McGee dishes to Cook. Three-pointer, Daniels, and the 3-ball is good. Daniels has got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And there's the pass to Patton. Schroeder with the ball. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Here is Cook. Caldwell Pope outside. Off with the layup. Thunder have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. The shot by Nader, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here is Cook. With the floater, it's deflected.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Davis.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And that one's good. Daniels.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Now here's Schroeder. Rebound by JaVale McGee. 19 seconds left in the fourth. Here is Cook. He's guarded by Schroeder. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing it.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it.